What up, though? We are back. We all made it through 420.
I made it.
I'm sure this guy was incredibly busy.
We sold a lot of weed.
I imagine you were still pretty busy too.
Yeah, ours was the week before really run up.
So we got Jake with us today. Jake's with Sticky.
That's us.
Give you a quick introduction. Tell us something.
Sticky, man. We've been around since 2012 in the Ypsi market. So back in the caregiver days, and we're fortunate enough to get through and get licensed. And now we're about Sticky Detroit's open, up and running. Just celebrated our first year anniversary in February. And then
Shout out Sticky Detroit.
Shout out Sticky Detroit, man. Then yeah, we got 4 more stores we're about to pop off in the next 3 months. All big markets: Muskegon, Southfield, River Rouge, and Battle Creek.
River Rouge, you're coming to the Rouge.
The Rouge, man. Yeah, we've made a good connection. A friend of ours on there, Carrying Corner, she needs a little help and wanted to join the Sticky family. So Amy came on board, and yeah, it's the Sticky River Rouge recreational shop.
We're gonna get back to that.
All right.
And Travis,
What's up, Jay?
what's going on? Tell them Noble Road. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm Travis from Noble Road. We're a processor in Lansing. We do solventless live rosin and make edibles kind of out of that as well. Full array of edibles. We started with cookies and then kind of moved into brownies and gummies. Happy to be here, Jay.
Well, we're happy to have you, buddy. I
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
you on more than just coming on this show level. I
Yeah.
mean, you looked out for us at Fuego to rough times, so I appreciate you doing
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Where did the idea come from, Travis?
I mean, really, I was a nurse and a paramedic kind of in my previous life, and I've been a smoker, since
got a
like
good taste.
early 20s. And moved back to Michigan in 2015 after caregiving was, pretty much huge. And so kind of got into it at that point and started learning and wanted to get licensed. Our building was a wholesale bakery prior to us working there, and it seemed like a good fit for a processor. So we got licensed and then had to figure out something to make. And we had a giant oven, so cookies it was. Yeah.
Cookies it was. What made you go solventless? Was there some experience you've had that you enjoyed it more? Was it just you've seen a void in the industry? What was the thought process behind that?
Yeah, definitely. Always been into solventless. I mean, kind of natural medicine was always what I was kind of leaning towards when I did work in healthcare. And so that's, cannabis has done great things for me in my health, and I've seen it done a lot of really great things for people in their health. And so doing something more, clean was always something that we were interested in. And ancient arts hash making is pretty, it's a real skill. So,
that process is also done at your building? You guys make the hash?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's a cheaper entry point. So, we don't have a C1D1. So it's kind of the only way we could do extraction after kind of the distillate that we brought in through the caregiver market ran out. So
these at one point were made with distillate, now they're completely solventless?
We started out making cookies with distillate. I mean, that was what the entire market was doing.
Yeah,
so, everybody.
No, I'm not singling you out. I'm understanding the history of Noble Road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a fun story to tell, honestly. But when we got licensed back late February of 20, it was right before the caregiver extract policy was going to take effect, where you couldn't bring in extracts anymore. And so we bought in 75 liters of distillate to kind of get opened up and started making products. Yeah, and then kind of when that ran out, had to figure out what was next, and solventless was the way. So
you currently, how many flavors of cookies do you have?
Oh man, I think we've got 3 that we're producing right now: chocolate chip, peanut butter, and then also the dazed 420 cookie, that tie-dye cookie you may have seen. Yeah, you took that one.
Put down here. Guy didn't even get to put it down, dude.
Get the cookies, man.
I was gonna start telling people when you come here, bring doubles, because some don't make it to the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's day after 420. Getting these samples was kind of tough, honestly. But yeah.
What'd you do for 420?
Pop some of these open, man. I worked. Yeah, it was kind of a normal day, honestly, but it was nice to see everybody having a good time. And the retail is really where it's popping on 420. So the rest of us are just working to get you guys ready. So
yes, I got to pop around to a lot of spots. My camera guy was able to go with us. It was an epic day yesterday. It was great to see Michigan. I know a lot of people from Ohio came up. I know it was just a lot of people came around. There was a lot of cannabis smoking and sales going on yesterday.
both stores line out the door.
So
all day.
yeah, Jake, you've got a store, couple stores. You have a door front in Ypsilanti. It's an adult use store.
Yeah.
Did it start at 9? I mean, walk us through what it happened.
I got a text and it said 8:30 line starting, and then oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Great texture to these.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that must be like gelatin.
Yeah, go ahead, guys.
No, it's really good.
Interrupt. Yeah, it's packed in with real mango.
You can tell by the way it broke when I bit it. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute.
I like because it's not chewy. Yeah, hey, when the gummies get all chewy, that's like a nice clean.
Oh yeah, the wet
Right?
chewy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Go.
8:30, phone
8:30
goes
line.
off. Boom.
Tax line out the door. I'm like, okay, here it goes. And then yeah, man, it was just constant. I mean, we're getting ready to move to a bigger location right next door, but right now we're just stuck with 4 registers. And my people were jamming all day, just line, people after people after people. We have people online taking orders from people in line, just waiting in line.
Just waiting in line.
Pickups, deliveries, everyone just wanted weed.
What was there a main item? Was it flour? I mean, was it everything, Jake?
We always, like every holiday, we never close. We're open 365. We're even open Christmas. But yeah, so we just have this thing on holidays. We make all of our grams $5 and $10. So all the $10 get knocked down to 5s.
That's awesome, man.
And then all the 15s and 20s get knocked down to 10s. So people love it and they come in and spend a lot. Yesterday we had giveaways. I mean, give away cartridges, I talked to my staff, I'm like 420, and they're like, 420 is a holiday, let's give the house away.
Yeah.
So we kind of did.
That's cool, man.
That's always been our motif, man. That's what makes sticky is just give it back. Like if we get good weed at a good price, we sell it at a good price.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what we do, and I think that's why we're so busy and why people like us.
That's a good motto to have. I mean, so walk us through your store a little bit. You got how many strain options are we looking at a sticky store?
So I don't like to have 80, 100 strains. I think people get lost.
That's why we're asking.
Lost. I think bud tenders can't memorize 80 strains, and the customers on the other side are going to have so many questions. They're going to be sitting there. I mean, it is about flow. It is about giving people good service and a good time.
Experience.
So I mean, we usually line up 18 to 20 jars on a shelf. So if you come in, you can look at them, you can smell them. And
is it deli style?
on the medical side, we kept the deli side for the patients.
That's cool, man.
On the rec side, we still have tethers where you can see everything, but that's just pre-packed. But we have people pre-packed in the back.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then we do pre-packed weed. There's a couple companies that we do, but I find that pre-packed doesn't sell as well. Like people like to pick up the weed, look at it in the jar, smell it, and
they're there for the experience.
Yeah.
Now, is that medical and adult use buyers, consumers at your location, or is one more picky?
I don't know. I guess the rec people are more new. Like they're looking, and that's what we try to provide. We try to provide a kid of the candy store experience. Weed's so new.
Yeah.
Weed's so fun. People come in, they're like, oh my God, I can buy all this stuff. And they haven't even seen half of it. I mean, you start talking to people about dabs and distillates, and they're like, what is that? And then you start explaining. So it's kind of fun. I came from the restaurant world, and you always try to educate your clientele, and we're doing the same thing in the weed world. We're just trying to educate the clientele, let them know what's going on, and
Ypsilanti's feedback, is it you think the community was super welcoming to you guys coming there?
Well, yeah, we've been there since 2012, so yeah.
Right, that's what I was going back to the history here.
And if you know Ypsilanti, that's where the very first dispensary in Michigan was. Third Coast was the very
Jamie
first.
Lowell and Daryl and all them.
What year
Good
was
guys,
that?
man.
That was 2009 when all the license. I think it was 9.
Third Coast, which is it's OZ now.
It's Oz, yeah.
Yeah, but it was
100%.
Third Coast. That's a retro day, man. So 2012 happens. What happened, Jake? You just said, you know, I'm going to go for this. I mean,
I didn't come in. It was always friends of mine. Like I said, I was a chef by trade, man. I was very good at cooking. That's my gift.
so you figured you'd cook up some fucking weed shops?
I always cook, man. But you want to know what? Ever since I was 18, I always sold weed. So it was just kind of my 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a restaurant full of customers, and I got to cook food all night, and we all smoked
It's
weed.
crazy.
Right.
People that like to eat tend to smoke weed. That is
Dude,
true.
they go together
100%.
so well, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. So it was just natural. And then I was working for the owner of the Pistons. I was his personal chef and Michigan point person, Tom Gores. But my buddy had this store. He wasn't going to get licensed. We kind of talked. I'm like, okay, the Pistons were moving downtown. I didn't really want to go downtown. I'm like, okay, this is my dream. We're going to do weed. And so, yeah.
We're going to do weed.
Sweet, man. Yeah.
And so it was great, man. I talked to Mr. Gores. He took real good care of me. You know, wished me luck. Said, you know, do what you got to do. And, yeah, I'm happy I'm here. It's the best. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, it is.
You got to come out of my basement.
Right.
What were you? Well, how about you, Travis? What was prior?
Yeah,
what was going on prior?
Just always loved cannabis, man. And I was in healthcare. I was a paramedic and a nurse. I always did like acute care stuff, like EMS and working in emergency rooms. And then my son was born, and so I started doing hospice and just like seeing medical cannabis working for people. I was like, man, this is just what I got to do. So started doing research, and when you start doing research, I mean, there's so much information out there about just all the things that cannabis can do for people. And I saw it firsthand with like end of life symptoms. And so, I just found a building and went for a retail license, but Lansing was pretty competitive, so we didn't get it. But
competitive, controlled.
I mean, hey man, so there's been a lot of people out there for a long time, so you guys paid your dues, man. It's been quite a thing here in Michigan. So
the dispensary didn't work out, so you decided to take your pull at the processing?
Yeah, so our building was a wholesale bakery and then like an Italian market in the front. And so it had that retail piece to it and like the production piece. So, but I mean, we've used all the space at this point.
I know. We maxed out in that, boy.
Yeah.
We to the walls, bro.
Yeah, man. It's,
Too bad we can't build up.
I know. I mean, that's the problem everybody has, right? Just put another story on. That'd be great. Yeah, but like licensed space is tight out there. So
you aren't lying.
So in Southfield, I'm building a basement. So we got a property to a brand new build. I'm like, build me a basement.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
And so they're digging me a basement.
Yeah.
It's perfect. That's my vault. That's my safe. And I'll have a little dumbwaiter go right up to the sales floor.
Yep. That's fantastic.
And it saves me sale floor space and storage space. And it's secure.
I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's just being as efficient as possible, right? And like who can get there the fastest, essentially. So,
what's the next play for Noble? What do we see? What do we see coming in the pipeline?
Oh, I mean, just trying to get the products out to everybody. I mean, live rosin's kind of a time intensive, product to make, and so just being able to fill orders on that is where we're at.
Is there any
right now.
discussion of going back to another source besides rosin?
No, man. I mean, for Noble Road, that's going to be a solventless brand, and we're just going to do the live rosin and make the edibles out of the food grade, and that's who we're going to be. So we're just going to try to do it as big as possible.
Dude, the gummies are great. I'm sitting here tasting it. It's like there's no distillate taste. Because sometimes you eat those gummies, you get that little distillate taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice and clean.
Appreciate it, man. I mean,
Did you enter anything in the cup?
Yeah, we entered the brownie bites, the cookies you stole, and and the peanut butter cookies also, I think. So, yeah. So that's exciting. We'll see how that works out. But
3 entries.
Yeah, 3 entries.
Not bad. Look out for those entries if you got those judge kits and maybe something you like.
Yeah.
Did you see any of the judge kits?
I didn't, man. I wanted to get out there. I had some dreams of getting out there, but no, I didn't ever see a judge kit.
You guys sell them or not? Did you guys have them?
No, we do not.
I've been like getting random stuff from like people throughout it. I was like telling you upstairs, my people at HOD wound up giving me their cup entry, which was their super pure runs. Fire. Can't even lie. One of the best smokes I smoked. So it'll be interesting to see how the cup goes. Everyone I've seen who's entered flower has been like top, brought the top of the top.
Yeah,
it'll be cool to see because I'm sure some of it'll wind up at Sticky, those brands.
Yeah.
Oh, I know so. I don't hope. I know so, baby. So, continuing to grow the brand is the next, the continued move.
Yeah, and I mean, as a processor, you're kind of always looking for new products, new brands, ways to expand and whatnot. So we're thinking about a new building, and just there's a big cannabis wave coming, so you're just trying to capitalize as much as possible. It's an exciting time to be in the industry, that's for sure.
And it's fun.
I know you mentioned more stores, Jake. I heard you saying that. So you had said River Rouge, which touches my heart, so I'm more than happy to see you come into Rouge. We had bullshitted a minute upstairs about another place, Muskegon. Was that what it was?
Muskegon is coming. Yeah.
How did did you just decide that, or is that another crazy Jake story?
It's been a wild ride. I go out and meet as many people as I can, man. I mean, I go to all these events. I had to get political, fight for the caregivers.
I get to get political. I remember you with Jerry, bro.
Oh my God, I know.
Shout out Greenhouse. That's the homies, though.
They are. They're good guys over there.
That's the homies, though.
Very good friends over there. But yeah, man, I had to get political, dude. I hate that shit, dude. I don't like politics, but I guess we're in a regular business, so what are you going to do, man? You had people that told us it was illegal.
The way they went about it was crazy,
and
though.
then turned around and tried to regulate it. It's like they don't know anything about it, so it's a little frustrating.
Well, they went so aggressive in such a bad time. I mean, they definitely stuck a lot of people we know holding the bag, and then they stuck them with the bag again, and then they
a few times,
you know,
man.
And then they I-80'd them.
Yep.
So it's been nasty to see how it's been done, you know.
But back to Muskegon, it was just somebody that, like you said, I met him, and he's got stores in Canada, and he pulled a license down here, and he's like, my stores, the pandemic hit, he opened 10 stores. He said consumption went up to 5% in Canada. He's like, I'm busier as shit.
Right.
He's like, I can't even look at this license in Muskegon. He's like, do you want to bring your brand and go 50-50 on it with me? I'm like, yeah, man, let's go.
Sweet.
So why not, man? It's a brand new build. We do what we do. We just like selling weed. And with the way the prices are in the market, we offer weed the same prices on the street. So where are the people going to come? They're going to come to the store where they have variety, tested products, all that shit, as opposed to trying to, still page your drug dealer and go to his house and pick up an ounce. So,
yeah, especially in a regulated state like this. You know, we have just such better options here versus so many places. So
we got people with passion, man. The people that grow this weed, we got great growers. I mean, we got passionate growers.
There is top tier weed in Michigan.
It
was hard for a minute in metric. I'm sure you know, man.
Yeah, man. It was real hard.
We were buying dog shit for $4,000 a pound.
Last summer was crazy, man.
Oh man, it was worse.
12.7% for $4,000, sir.
We never got stuck that bad.
Thanks.
I mean, distillate was going for like $55,000 a kilo.
That was some beautiful times, wasn't it? A kilo was the same price as a Beamer.
Oh my god.
My gosh, dude.
It was rich. It was rich.
No, you said $4,000 a pound. I bought pounds for $550 yesterday.
I know.
Metric is gone. So there's
ridiculous.
just such a crazy scale. Because I was upstairs, we were looking at weed, and we're talking about the prices, and it's like you're like, no way, and it's like the scale in which it can go for is so crazy.
It is, man. It's
Muskegon is should expect. How far out are we, Jake?
We're hoping end of May. Everything's on
End of May.
Sweet.
Everything's just on the MRA. Just waiting to do the little tour.
Now we know you love competition.
Yeah.
So I assume you're coming to compete.
Not compete, man. So that's the wrong thing. See, I'm in the weed business. We like to have fun. I wish everyone would have friends.
Yeah.
Like I want to be friends with everybody. I don't want to compete. There's enough money to go around. Like
There's a lot of room,
we should be
man.
doing more fun stuff. Like in the restaurants, you do restaurant week. You do a dispo week, man.
Yeah.
You want to know what? You all get your.
Well,
best
you heard me
flower,
say Rouge. I love
That's
how
sweet, man.
I said my man Herbology definitely
We
did
do
the
something
biggest
like that
there.
at Rouge. We pull
but he
everybody
brought
up from Ohio.
everybody to town. You know what I mean? Everybody benefited in Rouge by what Herbology did. There's just no question about it. Like, dude brought a wave to the town. And the wave doesn't just miss other stores. It's not like some special wave. It's not like a trained wave. It just comes and hits shit.
Yeah.
And everybody benefits from that. So that's what I'm saying. Should they expect everyone should expect competition. That's like saying, bro, if Gage comes to your town, they're definitely going to bring some business. They may take some business.
For sure.
Stick you a big name. I'm saying Muskegon should be ready. There's going to be.
I hope so, yeah.
Are we going to have a big opening party?
Probably. We'll see, man. We'll see the whole COVID shit and everything. We gotta wait till that shit passes, man.
You seen how Hashish Boys did it, right?
No, I didn't.
So Hashish Boys, shout out the homies. They had their grand opening in Bay City. They brought out 3 food trucks.
Oh, nice.
They brought out a band. They brought out a tasting booth, and they brought out 12 vendors. And they were able to get the permit because it was outside.
Okay.
So hopefully, I haven't seen the property. I'm getting on you because I'm hoping maybe we could set up, do a live podcast on the opening.
Absolutely, man. The nice thing I like about Muskegon, it comes with a food truck.
It comes with a food truck.
So I get a food truck right next door to the building. We got an empty parking lot. We're gonna call it Sticky Buns.
Sweet.
You love it, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do like little Korean, steam bun sandwiches.
Sweet,
Do a little Korean pork. Do a little slider.
Nice.
Serve a hot dog because we're in America.
We have to have an opening for this,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll do it, man. We'll set it up. It's just,
Let's do it, man. Even if it's not the opening, let's have a party, bro. Like a music
We got
performance.
2 more before that, man. I'm going to open up Battle Creek here in about 3 weeks, and we're going to open up Blue Rouge in about 3-4 weeks. Everything's just, as soon as the license comes,
Rouge is a little small. It'd be a little hard to have a party at the Rouge.
we got that parking lot. We got a gated parking lot.
Hold on. Yeah, and River Rouge is nice about permits.
No,
I can tell you,
because they want people there.
the mayor's a good friend. He definitely is a good guy. So I would assume
Plus,
that.
we're on the empty side of town. Like, nobody
Right. Well,
goes
no, he
on.
just likes. Bro, the mayor of Rouge is a great person. He wants to see the city of Rouge do well. He recognizes that cannabis is bringing good people. Well, but that's the misconception from the way back in the day. cannabis users aren't bad people. Motherfuckers are not going to show up and destroy anything. They're going to show up and get high and look for a place to eat. You want to make money in Rouge right now? Open a restaurant, bro.
I'm a people watcher, man. So the Rouge has got great people watching. So yeah,
Rouge is fun, dude. Yeah. So Battle Creek, where's? Let's talk Battle Creek.
Battle Creek's fun, man. I had a friend who just had a store and they weren't making it. I don't know. I make fun of him because of his name, but it was called Nature's Finest. And I'm like, man, that's the worst name ever. And he's like, you don't like my logo? I'm like, no, man, what are you? Nature's Finest? I don't even know what you're at, man. So they opened and closed.
He says, no, I don't like it.
They opened and closed, and so it was just a good opportunity. We came in there. And the thing I like about Battle Creek is there's what I call Casino Row, because there's the big casino there, Firekeepers. Yeah. And then all the casinos are right there.
Oh, you guys are right there, right?
No, we're on the other side of town. So we're up across from Kellogg Community College. We're down from the hospital, a mile down from the hospital. Because we like to take care of the patients. We'll always keep our medical licenses.
That's good.
And make sure the patients have good meds and take care of them. It's important to us. I mean, without them,
do you think it'll get trickier to get medical? I mean, have you seen it?
Because they let them flip it back and forth. Yeah. I mean, the MRA's letting people flip it in 24 hours. No, I haven't had any problems.
So it's easy to get it both ways.
Yeah.
So. That's just good to hear, because it's always sad when you hear like the predictions of like, oh, there ain't going to be no medical weed. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Like within a couple years, you guys could, sack that whole thing, because let's be honest, if we're all buying weed right now, I'd prefer to buy it medical just because of the taxes alone.
Well, do you know what the nice thing is? And they better do it. I'm praying the government gets smart and does this. They're supposed to combine the two licenses.
That'd be cool.
And so then basically we just have one inventory. Yeah. If you're a medical patient, you don't get charged
tax
10%
break.
tax.
Yeah, exactly. Bang.
But it's the same inventory, it'd be the smartest thing.
So it open up so if more people could get access to it, that'd be cool.
That's the thing. You don't need, exactly. If you're willing to go get a card, you should get a break, but it's so complicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Battle Creek, man.
The BC. We're excited about Sticky BC. That'll be fun. I mean, after opening Detroit, after we did Detroit, we opened up, I swear to God, 3 weeks before the whole world ended. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, I looked at my partner Josh.
Which store opened 3 weeks before?
Detroit.
Did
we opened up February 21st.
I don't even realize like the timing and all when that went down. It's just crazy to like look back and think back on the different timings and when it happened. Because it's just become normal now, bro. I hate to say that, but no, I mean, I just roll with it. Like
it feels open out there now. That's the crazy part, but it's like,
bro, I was at events and I can tell you that's how it is now. And it's like, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's why I can't wait for summer, bro, because the outside is a lot more unrestricted, dude.
Yeah, it's wild stuff.
That was one thing I was going to ask you. Do you see it growing even more, Jake? Do you think there's going to be even more and more shops opening? Do you think we're getting near the cap of these stores? Where are we going?
That's a good question, man. I don't know. I think cities are going to start seeing the money.
Yeah.
And they'll say, oh, that city made that much money? I'm going to start opting in. They're all going to opt in, man. It's about money.
So we're just seeing the beginning of this ball beginning to roll.
They're just seeing the beginning of it, 100%. Yeah.
Even in Michigan, but then nationwide, man, it's like we're not even hardly to the beginning. It's pretty crazy.
The Safe Banking Act got passed a couple days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Once we can take credit cards, it's on. Are you kidding me?
Wild, man.
People are going to, it's going to be on.
Will there be any concentrate product coming from you?
Yeah, so we do live rosin right now, but it's limited. So
is there any stores that have it?
Yeah, Loom is carrying it right now. 315. Those are the ones that I know the most.
Love 315.
Yeah, 315 are our guys, the homies, man.
The
homies, dude. Yes.
It's cool to see so many Michigan guys that I knew that got into this, like in the caregiver air, still in this game.
It's amazing,
definitely
man.
One of them. They've went on and done other, partners, whatever. But a lot of the original guys still involved, and that's awesome to see. The message and goal at 315 is a pretty cool thing too.
Yeah,
it's like Sticky. I feel like it's a friendly, open place.
Yeah, that's what you want to be.
There's so many great retailers out there. You guys are the outward face to the whole industry, so it's really awesome that there's so many great people doing it.
Well, it's so much fun. We had fun.
I know.
We get to sell weed. It's the best job ever.
It's the best job ever, man.
So, Jake, have you seen anything about these consumption events or licenses?
Yeah, we're going for one. Why not?
I just love digging and shit, and then I wind up finding stuff out.
I'm hearing that they're going to let us serve food now, actually, and they're going to let us combine
Can you say
the
city
license.
that you're looking at it in?
In Ypsi.
In Ypsi. So go through that again. Say that again.
So we got our current store right now. And there's just an empty McDonald's right across the parking lot. So I found a buddy of mine to buy it for us, and we're renovating that right now. So we're moving there. but we were trying to pull a consumption where our current location is.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones who can pull one there because the city will give us a waiver because we're 450 feet from our own store.
You said serve food and alcohol?
Yeah, they're going to let us start to combine licenses from what I'm hearing.
So what would that look like? Like, Jake, walk me through that.
Oh, that's my dream,
Travis
dude.
and me show up there.
Yeah.
I got the VIP treatment. What does it look like?
We've got the VIP.
I know you seen if you peep that or not. I'm fucking with you.
It's kind of
we
the
got
dream,
the
man.
VIP treatment. How does that look? What goes on? Like,
It's the dream, man. It's like it's smoking weed and eating with your friends. Isn't that
so
the dream?
am I limited? Do you think to the amount of weed I can buy in there or consume while I'm there? Is it like a bar? I'm just trying to
the nice
gauge.
thing. I don't think you're gonna be able to buy weed at the consumption lounge.
So I go
Right.
across
Just
the
able
street
to
and I
smoke
buy it
it.
at Sticky.
Bring your own.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you walk across the parking lot and go to the consumption lounge.
And I can smoke inside.
Yes, you can smoke.
I'm
inside.
saying because a lot of people don't
that's
they hear that and they're like, wait, what does that mean? And then now I can consume food there too while they're smoking.
Yes.
So that won't fall under the weird smoke.
That's what I'm being told. Like obviously there's
No,
still
I'm
writing and
asking.
everything. Yeah, no. I got a partner of mine who does all my government stuff and
Yeah.
stays in tune with. He's a board member on the NTIA, Chris Jackson.
Well, yeah, you as close as I get to any of that, bro.
So yeah, no, I hate it. But you got
Not
to do
my
it if you're in
environment.
business. Mine either. I don't
So-
know, man. You can get an Armani suit. You can do it. You
No,
just put on
I don't
Armani,
think
dude,
I
and go.
own a suit, bro. You know?
Dude.
I'll be at
sweatsuits,
funerals
man.
and weddings exactly
When
just
it
like
fits
this.
good,
I
man.
went to a wedding over the summer and I showed up like this and the girl was like, looked at me like crazy. The girl was getting married and then the dude she was marrying was like, oh, it's Forever Jay. And she was like, oh, and then he like showed him the Instagram and he was like, oh, all right, I get it now. So Consumption Lounge opens. Let's just pretend there's not like weird COVID restrictions. Is there going to be tables where people sit down? There's waitresses.
So we're building a bar. So
sweet.
Ypsi's an old speakeasy town. Big time speakeasy town.
Yeah, Depot
town,
town,
Depot
right?
town, man.
Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
dude. This
Like-
college retro. I mean, tune in.
All the booze used to stop in Ypsi. And on the way to Chicago, they get a couple cases. So we were thinking a speakeasy bar. You know, just put
That's
a nice
awesome,
long
man.
bar in, sit,
Yeah.
hang out. Just we're still working out the kinks. Because Stinky, where it's at,
So
we're
as
trying
a
to pull it.
chef, the food program has to be important to you.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. It'll just
So
be clean and
will it
simple.
be like that's what I mean, will it be a lunch and a dinner? Will there be separate? Like, what's your vision, dude?
Dude, it's
hard,
precedent, man. That's like,
Absolutely.
it's hard. I mean, you got to do big. You got to do big tons of French
Welcome
fries.
to 59 minutes. I can't say the other part because I don't want to be sued. 59 minutes.
You got to do big cones of French fries. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to Amsterdam, but when you
See,
go
this
get
is what
high
I want to
dancing,
hear.
Right, yeah.
I'm
I know.
trying to find excitement here,
I know.
Travis.
This is
no, I
great
mean,
stuff.
big cones of French fries, man. Like mayonnaise and ketchup. It's the best.
Right, yeah.
Will there be able to, you think, rent pipes and stuff there, Jake? Or how does that look? Because I know in Cali there's one spot you can rent like Puff Goes and all that. And they do
that's
that.
kinda awesome.
And the reason they do that, see, I actually got to chat with this dude who runs the New Vegas, New Woo Las Vegas. And they rent the pipes. And I always thought it was like a money grab, which I'm sure it is. But he made an interesting point. He said, bro, I can't have people in here with blowtorches. He said, if I just made this free reign, he goes, you guys would be in here with blowtorches.
Yeah, fuck
he goes,
shit
the
up.
table would light on fire. Like, he said, the fire marshals come, So they only allow Puff Goes. Do you think it'll be a situation like that? I mean,
Well, we're getting. We got new neighbors in our Ypsi location, Wildside. I don't know if you know them, but they're my favorite head shop. I've been buying bongs from them. I'm
Love
a bong and
Wildside,
blunt guy, dude. I do
yeah,
bongs and
yeah.
blunts. So I've been buying bongs from Wildside for a year, probably 10 years, however long they've been open. And we'd probably work out a deal with them, man. They're good guys.
cool,
they want to
man.
collaborate on something with us. We
Yeah.
sell all of our
It's like a
people.
hookah lounge, man. It's
Yeah.
the same concept. Like, yeah.
you know what'd be cool? I'm happy you said hookah. You bring in those stunned glass thing. You seen those? Have you seen the stunned glass or no?
No.
You don't sell these at your store?
You could use e-nails. You
That'd
have
be
some
cool
sweet,
too.
sweet glass and e-nails.
Puff goes.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Toker Bella for me even knowing about this though. Toker Bella's the homie. Stunned.
They were all sold out.
Were they?
Yeah, when we tried to order them.
So I'm definitely gonna get one for the pot. What is it? Stunned glass?
Yeah.
Why the hell is it not
Stewed
coming?
glass, yeah.
What is it? Stewed?
Yeah.
I have to show you this now that they said that. Yeah, so check this out. Toker Bella actually showed this to me. And I'm sure I'm gonna get one
Oh,
for
the
the
flips.
podcast.
Yeah, Seth Rogen
those
did
would be
that.
so badass to
Dude, I
have
would-
on there, bro.
I would crush that
Be
thing.
so badass
Oh, yeah,
to
that's
have
cool.
on there.
Oh,
It's
is
like
that
big old
G-Pack?
gravity here, man. We used to
Yeah, so it's exactly. Yeah, see.
Yep.
We used to get the 3 liters of Fuego, dude, or Fago. Fuego.
Yeah.
We used to get the 3 liters of Fago, and that would be the biggest fucking gravity bond we could get, dude. And that's how you gotta do that on one of your shows. Man.
Yeah.
You know, you can still get those 3 liter bottles, I think. Just fill a bathtub. That's one you can't get out of your lungs.
You want to do some dabs, Jake?
Yeah, we can dab, man. It's all right.
Tiffany, can you go get the dab rig with like the jar of wax for us? Yeah. We're gonna do some dabs.
Dabs are good.
We're gonna do some dabs while we continue talking. And hey, tell them to grab a grinder, please too, with some papers.
I got some rosin up there actually, like a little bit, half gram or something like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
If you see his rosin, grab it too. So let's go back to you.
Yo.
So Lansing, is there any other spots in the works, or is maybe like you thinking of uploading Lansing, or what's the play for you?
I mean,
we know Jake's going to take the world over.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully we can work with Jake and. But I mean, so the bigger building is really kind of what we're working on right now for the processor, and then try to figure out another use for the building that we're in right now, because it was a retail establishment in its previous life as an Italian market, and yeah,
so it's gonna be a sticky before we.
Yeah, I mean, probably like it would be a sweet consumption lounge, like Amsterdam style coffee shop, same kind of concept, dude. Yeah, same thing. I mean, I got the name planned out, mural on the side, like let's do it, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And then we'll just need some paper towel too for Q-tips because I don't have any. All right, Jake. What do you want to dab? Pleasantries.
Humblebee. No, my boys in Humblebee, man. I think I just look at it all the time, man. It's just pretty.
So this is the Chem D Fire 18.
Yeah, see, it's just pretty, right?
Yeah, that is pretty, man.
He about to wear it. He about to wear it. You guys have a good smell. You're more of a rosin guy, so we'll give you either.
That smells amazing, though.
Actually, want to smell crazy? Shout out to Superlative, the homie. Smell that one. That one's crazy. But yes, we will do some dabs. You want a dab too?
Yeah, I'll have a dab.
All right, great.
Here, have a brownie bite, Jay.
Wow.
Have a brownie bite? Actually, yes, I will do a brownie bite. I thought that those were the ones I really love. I don't have no roll, bro. All right, back to what we're doing.
Brownies are good.
Jake. Yeah, what do you think? You like
They're
it?
great, man. Yeah, because they're moist.
Yeah.
They're not dry. There's nothing worse than like a
Where'd
dry
the
brownie.
recipe come from, Travis? That's what we can talk
That's
about.
a good question.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
We're gonna dig into this. Where did, and I don't want you to discuss.
Yeah, no.
This. Where is it? Family? Like talk
No
about
way,
it.
man. That was so we were working with the chef, Brian Morden, and then other people working in the kitchen, man. We just have a really creative staff, and they come up with some amazing products. Yeah, I don't take any of the credit whatsoever.
So each recipe is just developed by the Noble staff.
Yeah, but I did ask him, have you ever had like 2-bite brownies from Kroger or Whole Foods or something like that?
I think I have.
Yeah, well, that was what I asked him to kind of work on a recipe.
That's what you wanted it close to. That was the shooting goal.
Yep.
So how about the gummies? Where'd that come from?
I mean, we were just always trying to do like a pectin gummy that's kind of like more whole fruit. And I mean, just like a lot of hard work. Everybody that works on the team, man, they put in a lot of hours and figure out the recipes. So there's real fruit in all those, and we're happy with them.
So the gummies.
Yep. Yeah, you want one of these or?
No, I was
do
gonna
a dab, man.
No, we're doing dabs.
Yeah, do a dab, man.
Where'd you get the recipe for the gummies?
It was created in-house.
No, they're in-house. So
Yeah,
everything's really trying to be done in-house.
Yeah, I mean,
I just like to show people what your brand is, like your vision and stuff. So when they, when they go to it, they know, man.
Yeah, real ingredients and like.
It does work great. Dude. It's crazy.
We came up with all the recipes. It's been
Will we
quite a
see
ride.
more flavors?
Yeah, we're working on more flavors, man. It's each SKU though. It's a challenge, man, especially when you're starting from scratch. So we'll see when we get them out.
How does it look?
Well,
when
so
you start, explain to people what you mean by it, because I feel like everyone at home thinks that we just fucking make a recipe up.
It seems easy, right? Yeah.
Walk them through it for a minute. I'm gonna get your dab ready, and then you'll continue to try to answer why you dab it.
I don't do any of this. Our team is amazing, and Mike, Megan, Carrie in the kitchen. It's awesome, but they. We'll create a recipe, probably try it at home, unmedicated, and then bring it in and really just kind of work on the recipe in-house until get it right and where we can scale it to make it at the size of a batch that we need to. And then at that point, you kind of medicate it and run it through testing and create packaging.
Need a Mophie.
And then, yeah, man. I mean, it takes forever, dude. Yeah.
To do the SKU, yeah, because you got everything approved by MRA,
Yeah.
testing, yeah.
And I mean, even like packaging, for somebody that's never really done packaging before, that's a challenge.
Oh, yeah, everything got to put on a label.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had to learn all this shit, man.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
That's what I mean. People don't get it, and then you got to get the approval, go through testing. Package 10 into every package. Seal it.
Right.
Sticker it.
Yeah, sticker it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you got to meet all the requirements for everything. I mean, it's kind of
And then it's still not done, which is funny. Then it gets to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to sticker it again.
Right.
We got to count it.
Yeah.
Got to make sure it's there. It's yeah.
Has to go on a secure transport.
Yeah. The manifest there.
Yeah. Right.
They know who buys the cookie. They.
Right.
Yeah. They.
It's a
track
little
everything.
different. So I don't know if you've seen in Cali, they actually are Cali or Oregon, and I'm so sorry for not knowing that. They actually want to make a way, there's a bill that's being introduced right now. And what that bill would do is it would make it so there has to be another sticker on here to show that it's from a legal facility versus not legal facility.
Oh. Well, yeah,
that way
West Coast,
they can decipher from legal pack and not legal pack. Which is just crazy, like you said, man.
Yeah.
It's like the tobacco era when it first got going,
Right.
though. You know,
it's like
It's exactly,
booze too,
yeah.
man. It's
Alcohol
like no different
also,
than Uncle
right,
Jesse brewing moonshine. And
Right.
they didn't want
Uncle
to do it,
Jesse.
man.
Good old
It's
Uncle
the same
Jesse.
thing. It's just, this is different because we can all grow it in our house.
Yep.
It's way different.
I mean, it's a plant, man.
Yeah.
Good old Uncle
Uncle
Jesse.
Jesse, man. Best moonshine in town.
Favorite strain, Jake?
My favorite strain, man. I don't know. Like a good true sour diesel, which I probably haven't seen in like 10, 15 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, man. Everyone says it's sour diesel, but it ain't sour diesel. Not like
Do you like
that.
the New York sour diesel, or
No,
you like
this
the
one-
West Coast sour diesel? Like what sour diesel are you talking about?
It was
'Cause I do feel like
probably
there's a
about
couple different
2005, I'm guessing. Somewhere around there, 2005, 2006. It was just so green, and it just had this smell that would stink up your whole fucking car.
Where was it coming from?
I think this one was coming from West Coast
Yeah.
at the time, yeah, when it first came out. So, but it was good. And then a good old strawberry cough, man. Nobody has a true. Strawberry cough was a strain that had its own flavor, its own high, and I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen strawberry coffee forever.
But it was a good old school strain. The new ones, I mean, everyone likes the runts. What, Mike, didn't I bring this? The cherry lime runts.
I think we need to smoke some candy apples.
Nice.
Roll it up. Yeah, I mean,
Apple fritter's the new strain out there. It's a big producer. Everyone likes the apple fritter, but they are nice big buds.
old school strains are cool, man. Like Northern Lights.
Northern Light sells, Blue Dream sells.
Right.
Everyone loves glue.
Yeah,
It's just that gassy
Glue,
high.
don't even
People
hand me
dog
no
glue.
bro.
I know,
people
Hand
dog
me
glue,
no
man.
glue, bro.
Average Joe loves
Yeah, when that's not
glue.
opening, we'll have to
Because
get
it
back
gets
to
you
that.
high. It just
I know
does.
this one already opened, so I fuck trying to rip that open.
My
Glue is
secret
like
is,
it's a Michigan strain. People always smoke glue here. I don't know why.
I don't fuck with glue.
I
I'm
just
from
smoke a
Rouge.
different weed every
I don't
day.
fuck with
I
no
really
glue.
don't care. As long
Yeah,
as
right.
it's not what I smoked yesterday, it usually
Yes.
gets me high.
Like, so do you have a different preference for an extract? What's your favorite wax?
Wax. I don't smoke that much wax. I just smoke weed all day.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Wake up, hit the bong, and bongs and blunts throughout the day. Wax, if somebody gives it to me like you were gracious enough to do, I always do it.
Yeah,
'Cause
before it
I don't
fucking
mind it,
died on
but for
us.
me, the juice ain't worth the squeeze with all the sticky mess and the noodles.
The juice ain't worth the
It's
squeeze.
just, yeah, man, I get higher off my bong, I think, a little bit. So, but as far as extractors, like that Humblebee is one I would grab. If I was going to grab one for myself, I'd probably grab a Humblebee or obviously a Fuego.
Yeah, dip.
I need a glass. Tiffany, will you give me a glass tip, please, from the table? Please.
You got your extracts coming back to market soon? I know you got into the gummies. You've been flying, succeeding like
So
crazy.
we're getting ready to drop. There's actually about to be a couple new flavors of wax we got coming through. We revamped our whole cart recipe. We
Okay.
got with a new cart manufacturer because we were having a couple issues with the cart. It was crazy too because everyday working people would message us and be like, "Look, man, I can't go through the day with your cart in my pocket without it breaking." So we cut those carts completely off. Brought in another cart that was still a ceramic. And we probably had about 10 to 15% still people complain. So now we're going back to some of our original style carts.
Okay.
And they're just harder to source for us, but it's better to have less issues, and
Yeah,
you know
no.
what I mean, and deal with
It
a few
pisses
more
people
hoops.
off, yeah.
Right, so we're doing that. We're actually revamping our gummy recipe to drop new flavors. We're looking at putting out a sugar-free one. There's some talk of a vegan one coming, so we've
Okay.
been bouncing around some stuff with that. And I mean, one of our main focus has also been that infused flower.
Oh, it's
I
been
know we
working.
did those
How's that?
pre-rolls
How's it
with
been
you.
working? The pre-rolls, I got the shake bags
Yeah.
from you guys. They moved.
So yeah, the shake bags, it's funny you say that. That's actually going to probably be one of the main things we work on. It's the 3 grams with the infused flour.
Love it.
The way that like you grind it up just like the flour we have now and then it gets tossed with the THCA. We've just had such good feedback. You know, people that want to get that like real heavy hit
It's so good in a
are
blunt.
just into that.
So
you know what
good
I
in a
mean?
blunt.
It's such
You
a
are
great
the best,
smoke.
thank
I mean,
you.
so we're about to launch a 2-gram King Palm that's bubble in flour. It's a good smoke, man. It's
Nice.
just, yeah.
So it'll be your bubble hash infused with a flour collab.
Yep.
Yeah, see, and that's
Are you
the other
selling
thing
straight
that
bubble hash right now? Because that's something the market is missing. And the old timers, like especially the old
Yeah.
vets, they all come looking for their old
I
school.
believe
I mean,
that,
we
bro.
could,
I
but-
really,
They really
do
do.
believe that.
It's just, I mean, it's
It's a lot of work.
you can't
don't
do everything, you know what I
yeah.
mean? But like everything passes through the bubble on its way to rosin, so it's kind of like you just pull some out. But the market's just way bigger for rosin. Than what
Of
we
course,
see,
yeah.
So it's actually crazy he brings that up. I was literally going to ask you, what do you think the best like edible is? What is your favorite like? Do you like cookies, Jake? Are you a gummy guy? I know you said you stick to weed. I know I'm
No,
putting you on
I
the
like
scene. I'm
edibles.
just
I use
curious
edibles for
on
sleep.
what
That's
you
why.
like.
'Cause it's edibles help me
My
sleep.
brain, I
man.
just farted. I smelled this weed. I'm like, yes.
Me, I like chocolate, but that's just because I don't know, man. I'm old school. It was always
Yeah.
coffee, chocolate, and weed.
So one of your
triangle.
boys is Midnight.
Oh, yeah, Jake and Midnight Roots.
Do you
man,
still
so.
think that's one of the top tier? I mean, I
It
personally do.
sucks. People don't like chocolate because chocolate melts. And if it's August and you buy a bar and you throw it on your front seat, if you leave it there for 5 minutes, it's toast.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. It's tough.
So the
on
consumer
chocolates.
wants gummy? Is that what you
Gummies
see?
is the
Gummies
gummies is
move,
the
yeah.
way. It's just that's what people want.
You know what I
That's-
think the consumer wants, bro? I think the consumer wants a drink.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's coming.
It's
And I
coming
think
big
that
time.
it's absolutely coming, but it's just like, no offense, bro. We've been saying that for a long time in the state of Michigan. It's been coming for drinks for a long time, but it's crazy because Jake knows this 100% firsthand. We had them.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not like it wasn't
it's not
here.
as new.
Right.
You know what I mean? This shit was given to the people and then snatched away from them. Like we were talking about with Prohibition, bro. It's kind of crazy that that they've made it so hard for beverages. Like
Yeah.
the hurdles that they put the beverage guys through is just
Ridiculous.
insane.
No,
So
it is.
Yeah.
But no, people want it.
There's a
especially the
potential.
Kool-Aid, bro. You
People
know them
want it
motherfuckers want
bad,
the
man.
Kool-Aid back.
Kool-Aid, the tonics, the everything, man. The colas. People ask for it all, man.
Yeah, that flavored syrup, man. Mix that with some tonic. That's nice, dude.
Oh, them syrups, that's
yeah.
always nice to do.
But yeah, no, it's a great way to medicate.
How about you, Chas? What's your favorite strain?
I mean, I'm kind of old school too. Like, I always just like to smoke Durban Poison. Like, I used to just get a
Durban
lot done when I smoked some
Poison.
Durban Poison, man. Like, I don't know, but new stuff's cool too. Kush Mints. I've been smoking some Kush
Kush
Mints.
Mints
It's still
out
nice.
there.
Yeah.
Durban Poison. Where was the first time you smoked Durban Poison, Travis?
I think probably in 15 when I moved back to Michigan, man. When I lived out of state, I was buying a lot of weed from here, but I didn't really know the strain, or I'd either here or I'd go to Asheville, North Carolina, and I didn't know the strain down there either, really. So
I got some Durban Poison on my shelf right now, man.
I know, dude, I
It's
should
so
come
good.
through,
I got
man.
Detroit Durban and I got Durban Poison,
Dude.
both from Detroit Bud Company.
Yeah.
Really good weed, man. They're small. I like the
Sweet.
small time growers.
Yeah,
500
yeah.
plants, zero automation.
Yep.
They hand water, they hand trim them, everything, and it does come through. Their weed almost tastes like it's mixed with hash.
That's awesome.
Do you
man.
feel like that's more closer to like a craft beer style? Is that what it is?
Oh, that's
Like,
what it's going to come to, man.
Yeah.
When it goes federally legal, we're going to have your big 5 growers. It's going to be like your Bud Lights, your you're just big beer companies, and then you're going to have craft growers, and those are the people. It's like food. The more plants you've got, the quality's going down. It's like anything.
Yeah.
Like if I baby 150 plants, trust me, I'll get great weed. If I go up to 3,000, 4,500, it's hard to get the same.
top 5 weed in the state, Jake. What is it?
Top 5 weed in the state. That's a tough one. My friend Viola. Viola's got great weed, man. As I do try everything out there.
Shout out Viola.
Viola, yeah, no,
Viola.
they got good weed. My new friends at Empire, they're from the caregiver days. They really got some good weed. And, I mean, they're jars. They make it cool. Weed should be fun. Weed should be cool. Packaging has a lot to do with it too.
Packaging and everything. The image.
Redemption. Ryan Basor, a really good
Yeah.
friend of mine.
I love Ryan, man. He's a neighbor.
Nice. Yeah,
yeah.
no, Ryan's the best, man. His weed sells.
He's up there too.
Yeah, his office is in Old Town. Yeah.
Learn something new every day, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That Bullet Buds too.
Bullet
man.
Buds,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
up there. They're growing exclusively for us right now. I'm buying everything that they grow. So they're just great guys. They're kind of on the same page.
That's a nose burn on this shit, bro. Shout out HOD. Wow. I love good weed,
You
bro.
go to more dispensaries than I do.
So I would say, Local Grove has definitely got some really good weed. I would say Clout King has some really good weed. I would say our good friends, which we've done multiple collabs with, Golden Kind has great weed.
I got them on my show.
I gotta say, my man, I've been telling you about Willie at Let's Cheat.
You didn't give me the number, man. I told you.
I didn't give you the number?
No, you never sent me the
My
number.
bad, Will. I'm gonna make it happen right now. I'm sure he's watching right now, too, like, this motherfucker, bro. No, but, I mean, I'll give you another jar, too, before you leave. I just think, like, it depends what you look for, you know what I mean? Everybody's persona, what they like of weed's different. If that's why I was asking you guys your favorite strains. Because ain't nobody we could go around this whole room. A couple people may have similar strains that are crosses, but everybody has a certain taste profile they look for. And to me, that's what makes weed really cool and unique, you know? It's like your favorite potato chip. I mean, you may have a couple you really like, but
you got your one.
You got your one. You got the one that you want to grab, you know?
At the end of the day, if it gets you stoned, it's great weed.
No, 100%.
See, for me, it's more than that. Like, I like gelato crosses. I want something that tastes really good. I'm really truly seeking, like, an experience with the flower. Like, in the beginning, you're right, that's
profile?
what it was, 100%.
Yeah.
That's like when you go into the store, a lot of people are shopping for THC percentage.
That's all
I'm shopping for not that.
Is it?
I'm shopping for, like,
is it
total
flavor or
cannabinoid.
effect?
I'm shopping for not that.
Is it effect or flavor? Like, is it the difference in the entourage effect that you're looking for, or is it the flavor?
So this is like spot on with the kind of weed I would want to buy.
That right there?
No, but you're right.
That's like
Everyone's
spot on.
The runts right there?
That's like spot on. And I've had runts that was trash, and I've had runts that's spot on. That's spot on.
Yeah, that's
And
fantastic.
To me, it's the
House of
gelato
Dank,
ice cream
pure
taste.
runs, super pure runs.
I just love that. I love that persona, that taste. To me, that's, like I said, that's
Yeah, wow, that's fantastic, dude. That's like a fine
I
wine.
look for the gassy, take my breath away.
Now, Healing Organic Garden from Michigan, they have some really good shit. Hog been putting in that work. They have that Molotov. There's a lot. Pro Grow has that work. It just depends, you know what I mean? I personally like seeing people on the middle shelf because I feel like it's more accessible to everyday people.
Yeah.
So when I say like Willie and I say all those guys at Less Cheap, I say them because they're not hugely priced. They're, I feel like, at a price everyone can get. So I love seeing that. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the Empire, the Local Grove. It's just normally it's a little bit more expensive and it matches their quality. They're the top tier. You got to pay. Clout King even. His shit's fire. Let's not. We can sit here and say we don't like how he acts or whatever. At the end of the day, his weed's fire.
Yeah.
So if we're rating it off of weed, then I just like to see stuff priced where people can get it. Like you're talking about at your store, you want to have it $5 and $10 grams. Let's get it.
5, 10, 15,
then fuck
20.
it. Let's make it where people can get that, bro.
Yeah.
So we can all smoke. Because at the end of the day, the main thing I want to see more than anything is people to be able to smoke weed anywhere and it just be looked at as normal.
Accessibility, man. It's like people got to have great options. So, yeah.
I just want to see people be able to smoke no matter where they at, which state they're in.
Which House of Dank charge for an eighth of that?
I would, and don't quote me, I would think this is their $60 weed.
Okay.
Which makes
That's
it not
bad.
everyone can
That's
afford
a
it. But
we shouldn't cost more than $60.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Yeah, exactly.
The best of the best.
And that's fire, man.
It's fair.
It tests at 26%. So, Pressure Pack Official is the name of the company.
Dude, I paid $60 an eighth for way worse weed than that.
I like it. I like the packaging. Like you said, it grabs the eye. When I look at stuff, that's the kind of image.
That's a sweet bag,
I like
man.
that. That's cool.
It's just like, what's the new packaging that you're seeing out there? Like, I know there's some trends on the West Coast, like boxes and stuff like that.
The cereal box thing's actually old, believe it or not. People like, it's funny, like old things will disappear and then pop back up.
Come
I feel
back
like
as new,
it's no different than the old days. Like Jungle Boys was selling like cereal boxes with an ounce in them. Now you see everyone selling these glass mason jars. They come inside of a box. There's a whole bunch, but eventually at some point you got to ask yourself, like, what level of waste is really necessary? Like, to me, this is more than enough. Like, I don't need this in a box and then in a glass container. Like, I'm good on all that, bro.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, we got to get to a point where awesome packaging also, like, if it like has no waste and like is totally, basically zero
I mean, you can make a
impact
system
kind
where
of
you
thing.
come back and refill this, but the problem is the state has made that
I think
impossible.
it's industrial
It doesn't
hemp,
fall
man.
back on us consumers because us consumers are actually normally kind of people that would reuse these bags.
We just
Yeah,
put it
The
everyone's
state
like,
ain't gonna let us, you
We're
know?
old school. You just go around with a jar. It's
Right,
nice
yeah,
to go to
just
Dusco.
bring
Here's
your
from
own
my jar.
BYO jar, man. Yeah, that's the way it should be, yeah.
Whew. Wow, I'm happy we waited and finished it off with that one.
Yeah.
That's that.
Great.
That's got a great burn to it. What's the most popular strain, Jake, at the dispensary? Did
Blue
people?
Dream. Blue Dream's a big
Blue
one.
Dream is still the most popular strain?
Blue Dream, man. People, yeah.
So do people go for the gas or do people go for the fruit more at the dispensary?
Fruity now.
Yeah.
Fruity.
Yeah, fruity.
Fruity. So
Yeah.
it goes with the trend. I mean, look at Cloud King. He's a trendy guy.
Yeah.
Turds. I mean, it's a runs cross. You know what I mean? It's fruity tasting weed, which is funny because that's like where the market has.
No,
I
it's
feel
all
like it's gone too.
I don't know if you still follow Caregivers. I think he's getting licensed to. You know Tiki? Tiki's,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got some great fruity strains, man. I follow him, and I've had a couple of his genetics. He's Tropicana Bananas out of sight, and it sells.
Dude, Trop Banana.
Yeah.
That's such a legacy strain.
And it produces, man. It's a
Legacy
great plant.
strains.
So yeah, no, I still follow both, man. You like to see the license, but I like for the caregivers to see, what strains they're really crossing and doing and producing.
That's what I mean. The caregiver market's fantastic, man. I
Yeah.
mean, there's so many people.
Oh,
out
we
there
all got
doing-
homies still
yeah.
at the caregiver side. I mean, we can go through
Dude,
the
it's an
names.
art, dude. I mean,
It
to
is.
me, I view weed like art, man. They're growing their art and they're all
That's why I was showing you
representing
that
their art.
wax. Even though he a caregiver, bro, that stuff
Oh,
is
dude.
crazy.
I mean, it's yeah.
It's an art.
And I don't mean like just a caregiver, even though dude's, not in the active license
Running
Yeah.
a market. I mean, it's two different markets, but it's the same product, so it's just kind of weird, But I mean,
And somebody told me some numbers the other day. I think it's still funny. Like, there's only 750,000 licensed plants in the state of Michigan. There's 2.2 million caregiver plants still
a lot of
licensed in the
plants,
state
bro.
of Michigan. That's a lot of plants.
Crazy.
that is crazy, man. That's a lot of weed, man.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of weed.
It's a lot.
I mean, the numbers always blow me away. Like carts per month. I mean, it's just like, how many carts do you guys sell a month?
A lot, man. Especially in Detroit, because you get the people from Ohio.
Oh, my
They'll
gosh.
come up. They're allowed to buy 70 carts at a time. They'll buy 70 carts. They'll go get a hotel room.
70
stay
half
the
grams?
night. No, 70 full grams.
Full
grams.
grams?
Then they'll
Holy
go
shit.
get a hotel room, stay the night, come back in the morning, buy another 70 carts, and then go home to Ohio.
Oh my man, that is wild. That is wild stuff, man.
You can buy 2.5 ounces of weed, but you can buy 70 carts a trip into the dispensary. Isn't that crazy?
So what's your best cart deal? What's your value cart deal?
What do we, I got carts. I think we have them 4 for 100, 5 for 100.
4 for 100. We blow through
Yeah,
them
we
before.
blow
Yeah,
4
yeah,
for
yeah.
100. And then
the
on the
tidal
medical
wave
side,
over
we can
there.
do 5 for 100 now. I mean, people
Oh.
just keep dropping their prices, man. And carts are lost leaders because nobody wants to make money on carts in the state of Michigan. Everyone buys them and sells them for like $3 or $4 more than what they pay for them.
Right.
So nobody makes money on carts. So it's
Yeah.
like the lost leader.
Right.
It's just a part of doing business
The
in
burn
Michigan.
and turn industry on that.
Yeah.
You go, it's
Volume.
They're hoping for anything else.
The carts. Yeah, the carts I don't do. They just make me cough. They don't really, it's like,
I don't
know.
the carts I think serve their purpose, like
Yeah.
vacation, discreet times. But yeah, and no disrespect to the people that do. I couldn't imagine being a cart a day guy or anything.
No,
bro.
you're
That would-
huffing oil.
Ooh, no, thank you.
It's smoked flower, I mean, it's we've been doing it so long, but
I like carts. That's
I
what
do
mean.
too, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a great backup alternative smoke. I couldn't imagine like just that being my main consumption way. I'm just so
No.
into smoking flower,
Right.
and the effects of it, and dabbing, and like even dabbing or edibles over that. I just could never be like, you know what, man, Jake, why don't you come out tonight, man? Me and you, we're gonna smoke a cart.
No, dude, that's
Like, no, I just don't see that going down in my
that's terrible.
life. Do you see that happening?
no,
Trav?
but people kind of just pull on them all throughout the day, I think. And,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
that's what I mean. They're
Yeah.
cool for that, but I could
Right.
never imagine like a.
No.
Dude, you want to do another card hit with me? All right, I'm in. Like, no, bro, fuck all that.
Well, that's not-
My
yeah.
man's over there laughing like, no, I'm good on that.
That's the thing, like microdosing edibles, it's kind of like the same thing, If you just kind of need to stay medicated throughout the day, like on a low dose burn,
Yeah.
edibles, same kind of situation.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day,
Exactly.
man.
Just
It's,
have to, man.
Any last thoughts?
Just a great time, man. It was good hanging out, getting to know you, man.
Always,
Smoke
man.
and blaze,
Yeah.
and that's what
Anything
weed's
last
about.
from you?
Nah, man, this place is sweet. I appreciate it, dude. This any time. I'll come back anytime, bro.
Make sure you check Noble Road out. make sure you visit a Sticky
Gotcha,
location. They're opening all over the state.
Fuego's on every shelf.
We got Fuego on every shelf.
Every shelf.
We'll have the new Blaze brands landing soon over at my man's. I'm
Nice,
excited
yeah,
for
100%.
that. Stay tuned. Jake will be crushing it with new locations. Battle Creek, you said how long?
Battle Creek, we're hoping the next 2 to 3 weeks we're just waiting on the rack. All they gotta do is say go, man. Put the sign on it and let's go.
Stay ready for that. And then a couple more River Rouge and Muskegon.
Muskegon and Southfield. Southfield's gonna be the gem, dude. Southfield's the gem.
The gem.
12-mile telegraph, third busiest corner in the state of Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's
220,000 cars a day.
That's awesome. 220.
Look at this guy just rattling these numbers off.
We should do pretty good.
That's a good traffic
It's just
count, man.
exciting,
Yeah.
Passion
That's gonna
makes
be
a difference.
awesome.
Passion makes a difference.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I
dude.
can't wait to
Yep.
see you kill it as you always do. Appreciate all your support.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Same to you, Trav. Appreciate everything you've done for
likewise,
us. Thanks
Jay.
for helping us out. Stay tuned for next week. We got more people coming on. It's gonna be a fun time. I already know what it is.
Like that.
Later.